Hey guys, Kevin Yates here from Yates Performance Training Academy. So today I want to share with you one of the biggest mistakes that I see a lot of guys making who are trying to lose fat and build lean muscle. And it has nothing to do with the two things that they're trying to fix in order to do that. The two things they're trying to fix all the time are diet and exercise. So I've got guys all the time who are, asking me, God, how come I'm reducing my calories, or I'm eating low carbs, or I'm eating more protein, or, whatever they're trying to do, and I can't get rid of the stomach fat, right? I can't, build any lean muscle. Or, they're doing cardio and strength training, lifting weights, and still not getting the results. So, everything we've been pre-programmed to adjust to has to do with two things, diet and exercise. Well, there's another factor that has nothing to do with that. And actually what it is sleep. So, most guys, what happens is we work a lot of hours, right? We put in as much as 50 to 60 plus hours at the office or in our businesses. We're working these long days, and then we have deadlines to meet the next day. We might have, to get ready for some kind of business meetings, or, whatever might be happening. We got projects that we got to get done. So we take work home with us. We're working late into the night. By the time we get to sleep, it's about midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., whatever time that happens. And that keeps happening over and over. And then we wake up in the morning, we feel like crap, we have no energy, head straight for the pot of coffee and energy drinks or whatever it takes just to get through your day, right? So if this sounds familiar to you, this will be very interesting for me to learn what I'm going to share with you, because this will really help you out. So we're talking about sleep. So if you're wondering how sleep can affect your fat loss or your efforts to build lean muscle, well, here's what happens. So when we've got all of these work hours that we're logging in, we have all of these projects due, we have all of this stress going on in our life, what happens is it accumulates, and it starts to get to the point where stress produces cortisol, right? So we're producing a lot of this hormone called cortisol. And when you have constantly elevated levels of cortisol, what it does is it suppresses your testosterone and growth hormone levels. And testosterone and growth hormone are the two key hormones that you need to be able to burn fat and build muscle. All right? So when you're suppressing that, here's what happens then. Over time, we get muscle loss, we get increased belly fat, right? And we get even things like nagging aches and pains and injuries start to happen, right? So what do we need to do? Well, this is where sleep is really important, because by getting yourself enough sleep, right? And when I'm talking about enough sleep, I mean getting into bed at least 5 nights out of your week, no later than 10:30 p.m. Because what happens is, in those hours, particularly between the hours of 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. is your recovery period. Your body's recovering physically and mentally as well. So in particular, if we're looking at the hours between around 10:30 and 2 a.m., these are huge, because this is the time when your body elevates its levels of testosterone and growth hormone. So if you're getting to bed at midnight or 1 a.m. or later than that, then guess what? You're shutting down that time, that opportunity, that window that you have for your body to elevate these hormones, so that you can recover, you can burn fat, you can build muscle, and do what you've got to do, right? So sleep is a huge, huge component. So if that's something that is going on with you, and you've been trying all the different diets and things with your exercise routine, look at your sleep and make sure that you're getting enough sleep. So again, at least 5 nights out of your week, get into bed at 10, no later than 10, and then that way you can wind down, but you should be asleep no later than 10:30 p.m. All right, so try that one on for size. Let me know how it works for you. And if you have any other questions or anything you need help with, feel free to drop a question for me and let me know. All right, until then, this is Kevin Yates, and I'll see you next time.